There is a world as tangible as our own, impossible to see yet unavoidable to sense. A world enveloped by a seemingly unending ocean of forests. Buried deep in that forest, tucked away neatly within a blanket of twilight, lies a quaint little cabin. And in that cabin
is a bunch of guys, just a bunch of bullshitter.
Welcome to SleepyCast. I am Cory Kid.
Whoa, Cory.
And to my right is
Chris.
And to my left is
Niall. Wait, whoa, you're 90s announcer.
No.
Holy shit, Cory. That's like a talent. How do you do that? You're like the guy who's like, you know that song? It's like, now to the left.
It's like
now to the right.
Well, it's like when it's like when you're a kid and you're like, did you see a giant dinosaur? Just, what?
Wait, that's not what I said.
You make fucking sound effects when you were a kid to like instrument like giant things.
Oh yeah.
Can we actually talk about? You just brought up a good idea for a topic. When did you guys stop playing with toys?
Oh shit! Actually, when I started really getting into playing with toys was with Toy Story.
Really?
Yeah, because they had like adventures, and I'm like, how could they have like a bunch of toys from the 50s, and I have a bunch of like shitty toys I got at McDonald's.
I used to
Wait, what?
I used to play with my little Matchbox cars, and then I played with like my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But Chris,
Matchbox?
yeah,
I don't recall.
Chris, you have a wide selection of toys with you at the age of 24.
They're not toys.
Yeah,
Wide
okay.
selection.
Oh, they're figurines. What age does the line blur between toys and
action
figurines?
figure.
They're not toys. They're fucking statues.
But if you gave them to a 5-year-old, they'd be toys.
No, they wouldn't.
They would
Because
take it
I
and
would not
fucking
give them to a 5-year-old because they would break.
You'd fucking smash it on the wooden floor. and
Okay,
start
I will
chewing
be
on
the
its
first
head.
to admit that I fucking think toys are cool, right?
Yeah,
Toys are
No, but I'm
cool.
just saying, hypothetically, like, if a mom bought the same figurines that you have for a 5-year-old...
She wouldn't though, because they're like $100.
Oh,
They
really?
choke on the hair pieces and fucking
Well, some
die.
of them are, but
What kind of
the reason I
person
brought up
are you, Niall?
the reason I brought up the topic is because I remember the day I stopped playing with it, and it was a sad day because I used to play with toys like crazy.
Well, why did you put your foot down and be like, I'm not playing with toys anymore, I'm a grown man?
I was fucking like 13 or 14. I fucking got home from the dentist, and I was really pissed off because my mouth hurt, and I went in, I picked up my toy, and I was like, yeah, and my mouth like sagged down and I couldn't do it right, and I got really like embarrassed, and I never played with toys again.
I actually stopped playing with toys, and then I started to smash my toys. I went through a phase where I started to get toys just to break them.
I would never smash a toy.
You go through weird phases. I can, I'm one of those people, and I went through weird phases where I had toys, and then like fucking Stretch Armstrongs that are full of like poisonous like liquids and shit.
You have to put plasters on it when they cut, and it don't work.
Yeah,
that was shit.
I used to like. I was like, oh fucking, you can't rip them. I would like jump on. I would like hang from like the side of my fucking like stairs, like I'm like climbing a mountain, and they'd fucking rip, and I'd fall
No
on my
shit,
back.
they're made out of fucking crap, dude. What?
You guys have severe cases of the aughts.
Oh,
As
Listen,
they say.
as the jocks have brought it out of the woodwork.
Yeah, the
new
jocks...
term is aughts.
Yeah, the jocks...
They call you fucking kizzes.
I don't know if
or
they
aughts.
I don't know if they coined it.
No,
is this real?
No, they pull
You're
your
lying.
pants.
The jocks, yeah, they say
The
it.
jocks, when they got a hold of you,
Yeah.
Like,
you know the aughts is
hey,
coming.
nice odds.
They'd empty your pockets, give you a wedgie, and give you a swirly, and then call you an aughts.
And a girly.
Yeah.
Fucking aughts.
So you're calling me an aughts because I like toys?
No.
Okay,
I'm calling both of you aughts because both
So
of you have...
you said when I stopped playing with toys. Well, I stopped playing with toys around like when I started to get into video games.
Right.
And
I've always been into, like, I got into toys and video games at the same time. I had a Sega Genesis.
it was around like
It was a Mega Drive where I came from, though.
I had like action figures. I stopped playing with actual like fucking toys, and I started collecting like Marvel action figures and Dragon Ball Z action figures,
Yeah.
and I create stories with them that way.
Man.
But all my fucking like shitty McDonald's toys and stuff I got at Goodwill. I fucking broke
Wait, you got
that shit
McDonald's
against the
toys
wall.
at Goodwill? How poor were you?
I was pretty poor.
Cory,
Whoa.
I'm furious that I didn't get to play with Dragon Ball when I was younger because I didn't even like Dragon Ball when I was younger. I got a Dragon Ball when I was 21,
Dude.
and then I bought a million statues, and I'm
Dude,
like, I missed out on the coolest battles of my
I bought a
childhood.
I bought a fucking like. I was so obsessed with Dragon Ball Z at one point. I would just like, if it was Dragon Ball Z related, I would fucking have it. It doesn't matter if it was like I had these like fucking glow in the dark gold Goku figurines that were like the shittiest plastic on earth, and looking at them alone would fucking smash them. And I bought them, and they were like $18.
When I first saw Dragon Ball Z for the first time when I was like 21, I think, all I could think about was how I used to imagine my toys fighting in the exact same way that Goku and shit would fight. I was like, how the fuck did I miss this?
Yeah, like all the kids were doing the energy ball thing where they're like with their hands. And
no, but I used to literally have like Kinects men, and I'd like make them fly through the sky and fucking smash the shit out of each other in my mind. And then when I saw Dragon Ball for the first time, I was like, this is how I used to think when I was younger. And the same with Final Fantasy Advent Children. I was like, whoa, this is just how I used to imagine myself playing with toys.
I came in a phase where I stopped kind of playing with toys and I started making my own characters.
Yeah.
And I fucking shit you not, my original like
Your
Dragon
OC?
Ball, my OC official fucking, I think I was like 12 or like 13-year-old Dragon Ball Z characters were Yeller and Redder. Guess what color their hair was?
Brown.
Red was red and yellow was yellow. His name was fucking Yeller and Redder.
Did you come up with that yourself?
And then after we got rid of those fucking characters because they were gay. Then we made
really gay.
Then we made Spence and Tekken. And Tekken, it was the same concept.
Did you just see the Tekken game and say
No,
Tekken?
Tekken, the game. I've heard the name Tekken. I didn't even know it was a fighting game. I thought the name was cool. And Spencer is a cool name, Spence. So it's like Spence and Tekken.
Dude,
and
Spencer's like the name of fucking Degrassi high school shit.
And then we got rid of the name, and then I made another character called like Guy and Usher. This is before Usher was a thing.
What the fuck,
So
Cory?
before we start pulling out,
That's like
before we start
severely,
pulling out
really
the stats,
gay.
I had an overactive imagination and severe aughts when I was a kid.
Throwback, in case you don't remember.
That's like almost as gay as like when I played Furcadia when I was like 12, and I had a character on it called Chamois Red White.
Listen,
'Cause
that's
it was red and
tell
white.
the Furcadia story.
That's
Did you tell
fucking
it?
gay.
You've never-
okay?
What?
No, I know your Furcadia story is good, but I don't know if you told it on the podcast.
Was it the?
I was banned from
Yeah, high school one?
No, that you thought it was just
Oh,
like
Furcadia?
that
Yeah.
Chris thought it was like, oh, cool. It's like a little chat room.
No, this is what happened, right?
I met some
And
chick on Furcadia.
really?
Yeah.
Did you fuck?
We online dated,
Ooh.
and then I lost my phone. I didn't talk to her for 2 months.
Why are you guys
and
question-
the date broke.
Why do you guys question me when I talk about your aughts? Like the pair of you, like
Okay.
honestly.
Furcadia. This is what Furcadia is. Furcadia is an online chat room for furries where you create your own anthropomorphic.
Anthropomorphics.
You make your own cat or your dog or your dragon or whatever, and then you walk around and you talk to other furries. But when I was like, I think probably less than 11, I went over to my friend's house and his brother was playing Furcadia, and I was like, what is that? And he was like, yeah, it's an online chat room. And I was like, whoa! And then I went home and I didn't have internet until I was like 12 or 13, so when I got the internet I was like, I got Furcadia! Yay! And I downloaded it, and then I installed Furcadia, and I'm now I'm unknown to me. I'm now a furry because I don't. All I thought it was cool.
No, you're officially
cats
furry
talking
now.
to dogs and shit. And I was like, this is imaginative. So I walk around and people are like, hey, you want a yiff? And I'm like, what the heck does that mean? And they're like, oh, well, I'll show you what it means. And then they do the star, and it's like, star fucks you. And I'm like, whoa, you're yiffing me,
Dude.
But wait. But this is where it all leads to, Cory.
I want to hear the climax, but then I have stories.
I had an infamous character called Bright Cloud, right? And
Bright Cloud.
He was a white wolf. And one time I went on Furcadia and I went into Yiffy High School. I went into Yiffy High School and I didn't.
Yiffy High School.
This was at the part I didn't even know what Yiff meant at this point.
I met at fucking like Yellow Grove Fields. I didn't go to fucking Yiffy High School. She was like, meet me at the township. That's where we met up.
Cory, you gotta listen. I went to
Wait. So you're saying like your experience?
When I met her on Furcadia, because I met her from another furry site for Affinity.
Oh, yeah.
She was drawing like fat human girls and stuff.
Yeah.
But she was cool.
Okay.
And then we met, and then it was like went on for like Furcadia, but I went to like Pharaoh Goats Fields, or it was like a quest area.
Yeah.
I didn't go to Yiff Central.
But listen, I went to Yiffy High School, right? And the very cool the cool thing about Yiffy High School is that when you enter, they changed the graphics so that your little furries now have little balls and titties and stuff. So I was like, holy fuck, dude! And then now at this point, my little boy mind is running wild, and I'm like. So, like, this, I was still, like, unknown to what, like, role-playing and shit was, so this is a role-play only place.
Dude.
So I went into a classroom, and I was like, they made it so that they changed your lie-down animation to you holding your dick in your hands on your knees, and I was like, what the fuck? And I started pressing, like, full stop so that the animation changed because you're rotating, so he was, like, jerking off in the middle of class.
Life.
No, I know, right? But I was just like a little kid, and I was like, I'm like jerking off as a wolf. It's like sweet.
Beta Second Life.
I know, but then I went into all the classrooms. I was like, Bright Cloud fucks himself on the ground. And they're like, no, you can only do that after class. And I was like, fuck you. And then they kicked me out. And then I started wandering around for Arcadia, and for some reason he became like that character. Bright Cloud was like infamous for a few days because I was like seeing all these other characters. It was like a guy who was like, yo, I'm the job giver. I'll find anyone a job. And I was like, can you find me a job? He's like, I'm not giving you a job, Bright Cloud. I heard what you did at Yiffy High School. I was just like, what the fuck? How did people even know that?
Dude, that culture, like the whole role-playing culture is like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, before all this stuff, I was into like Second Life because I always like the idea of simulator games.
Yeah.
It is like a guilty pleasure, but I do enjoy simulator games. And I was like, oh, Second Life, that's a simulator game. I had no idea it was like this like fucking fur fest shit.
It's fucking creepy.
Like apparently, without my knowledge, I had like a fucking a dragoness with 2 dicks, and she was my wife apparently, completely against my own will.
Wait, it has more dicks than you, and it's still your wife?
It was a dragoness with 2 dicks, and then I met her on MSN Messenger. You know, back then, the good shit. And then she had a fucking picture of like a white cat on her shoulder, and she looked like one of those crazy cat ladies with hairstyle from the 80s. Like, she looks like she had like... She just looked like something straight out of a fucking movie stereotype.
Dude, that's funny.
And then she was like, "Hey, baby," and I immediately signed off. I was only like fucking like 16, so I didn't know what to think.
That culture, yeah.
And Second Life, like I know now it's even more creepy. Like they can talk and shit. Back then you could only type.
Oh yeah.
Chris
and I
recently went back to Second Life, and Chris walked into a church.
Oh yeah.
And we heard this guy giving a sermon, and he was just like, the Lord be with you. And we were like, oh, it's weird that they're just playing this clip here. Yeah. And then Chris just goes in and goes, hello! And then the guy stopped talking.
Yeah, he stopped talking. I was like, wait a second, he's really doing a thing. Yeah. And then I was like, I had my mixer connected to my PC, and there was like reverb effects on it, so I turned on the church reverb, and I was like, Miele so Davide. And they were like, could you stop, please? We're trying to give a sermon.
Take a seat.
They were like, take a seat, and I sat on a guy's lap. Yeah, and they were like, take another seat. And I was like, no.
And then Chris got kicked out. We have it actually all on video somewhere.
I was gonna get into the thing, like, so I was in a situation. This is where I stopped playing Second Life. Like, I don't remember my old account, and I think they closed it after like fucking years of not playing it. Yeah. I went on it. I had an account, and I went into like some fucking maze forest in the sky because they like create temples in the sky and shit. And it was a fucking like role playing sex room that you cannot leave. Whoa! If they put your name in and you can't go anywhere else.
Wait, that's so much to fucking take in.
You can't. No, listen.
A maze?
You can't.
Something in the sky.
You can't leave the area if they make you their slave. So I couldn't fucking leave. And so what ended up happening was I was trapped. Some guy claimed me, and he was like he was trying to get me to like suck his dick, and I was just running around the maze. I was looking at all these guys getting blown in gimp outfits, and then fucking and then a friend of mine came in who like made codes and like force shit, and he came in and he spawned like all these like loud noises and and he crashed the fucking thing.
I forgot about that. Can I tell you something that happened to me when you're done?
And he like pushed everyone into corners, so the fucking thing like expanded and broke out, and I got shoved out, and the fucking server like died.
Oh my dude, I was doing the same shit as before. I was walking around talking to people, just being like, "Hey faggot," and then they'd be like, "You better step back, or like I'm the mod of this area, and I can do fucked up shit to you." And I was like, "Yeah, prove it." And then they made it so they coded it so that when they press a button, they start flying at you and knocking you all over the place, and like you hear like these creepy like noises every time they hit off you, like really shitty waves. But then they did another thing where it was like they press a button, and then all these like really shitty JPEGs of like poo, like a stream of it starts like coming out of the sky and it's flying towards your character and starts going like and like it won't stop. Like they like they pretty much shame you. They're like, yeah, you're the poo stream now. It's so weird.
And did you feel ashamed?
Did
you run out crying?
I was totally confused.
The sound that was playing was like, it was like screaming.
It was ISIS, dude.
I just remember kind of like Second Life to a point where I did it, but then like my computer was already really shitty back then because I think I had like a gigabyte of fucking RAM, and Second Life was a horror with memory, and it was like you come in, I have like the lowest quality settings anyways, and it's still like a fucking Microsoft like slideshow. Yeah. And so it's still like an unbearable mess, and yet I still tried to experience it and still try because it was like fun. It was I like the simulators, but People actually pay like tons of fucking money to own a house.
Yeah, I know.
And they freak out when you go on their property.
They pay rent. Like
Yeah, they pay rent.
That was another thing.
That's why it's so fun to go on their property and piss them off.
Yeah.
When I was on Second Life like a few months ago, and I accidentally went into a room where it was like these 5 walls, and each wall was like, buy this house, and I was like, where the fuck am I? And I pressed T or Y or whatever, and was like, is anyone here? And then someone was like, yes, I'm the real estate agent. And I was like, do you do like talking? And she was like, yes. And she came over. And she was just like, would you like to buy a house? And I was just like, yes. She was like, how much are you willing to spend? And I was like, nothing. Like, and she was like, well, you can't do that. You got to spend real money. And like, they pretty much make you spend like what is it, like 50? It's almost like real rent almost.
That's what I heard. It was actual real rent, like $400 a month or some shit.
Yeah, and it was.
Yeah,
I was
it's
just
real
like,
rent.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
I swear to fucking God.
She has an actual job from doing that.
I know. I was doing the same thing. Like, I was like, I want to buy my own server and have, like, land and stuff because I want to enjoy the Second Life experience. And buying, like, fucking Second Life cash-ish is, like, the most bullshit stuff ever.
There's like old fat dying ladies with diabetes who do this for a living. Like that's all that they can do. That's their only like bit of life that they're like, wow, I'm fulfilled now.
But
Yeah,
I don't
pretty
understand
much.
how like people pay real rent, have time to play Second Life all the fucking time.
Well, it's like
and
that-
pay.
It's these
It's like
disgusting dying corpse ladies
it's like
on
that shit-
social welfare.
You know,
spending
oh, yeah.
government's money.
You know,
That makes sense.
There was that fucking like game on Steam, I think, where people were paying like upwards to like 50 grand to own an actual fucking spaceship.
Oh, that's Eve, yeah.
Yeah, and then people would come in and fucking demolish it and like destroy their $50,000 of stuff.
It's so mean, but
Why would you? I mean, like realistically, why the fuck would you actually spend?
So you can get the best spaceship in the
Yeah,
world.
but it's like if griefing is an actual probability.
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with you? You're
Yeah.
in space. Anything can fucking happen.
I almost feel like though that's half the fucking thrill. It's
I
like
guess, yeah,
I
but-
spent all my money on this. This is
But-
real. This is real work that I did.
That could have went to a fucking house. That could have went to your own goddamn yacht. But no, you bought a fucking fake spaceship for the experience.
Yeah.
About a few polygons.
To have some fucking Minecraft Reddit asshole come in and fucking write faggot all over your shit and destroy your building in 2
I
seconds.
feel like though, like those people that they don't spend like 50 grand at once. They must be like
Oh my God.
microtransactions over.
No,
a long
yeah,
time.
yeah. Like it's
But
like
still, it's
$100 for like a
It's
fucking
like,
coat
dude,
of
you
paint.
kind of deserve it, but also you can't blame them because, like, when me and I play like DayZ, when you spend like an hour getting your shit, then there's an actual real thrill
Yeah.
of losing it, and
Yeah.
you're like, I can't lose this.
You have motivation
to
I
stay
can only
alive.
imagine how those guys feel.
They probably kill themselves.
Yeah.
In droves. Like they all line up on a fucking
on
wall.
a cliff. And the cliff, and they like lemmings. They just walk off.
They fucking like read off.
No, I
their
was saying
marina
that there was
rights.
one of those ships recently that got blown up, and the people who blew it up didn't even do it for any reason. They just did it because they saw a ship and were like, "Fuck that ship." And blew it up.
Exactly. Anyone can
because-
come in
because
and
it's
just
funny.
be an asshole and just
Yeah.
grief.
It's funny.
That is a terrible game concept. You don't want that. That's bullshit.
Yeah, but the like owners of the game are like rolling in dosh. So
There's
they don't
like
care.
there's a lot of
Okay.
SoundCloud files of like or I don't think they're called guilds in that guilds in that game, but there are like Skype conversations of people like talking to each other after these like ships explode
Oh
and
my
shit,
God.
and they're fucking screaming at each other.
I mean, you
They're
would have
fucking
to be
furious
because you basically invested like
Yeah.
a good 12 years of your life into a fucking shit. Basically,
But these guys are like at each other's throats, just like that was your fault, you fucking idiot.
I think that game actually nearly is 10 years old.
Is it?
Yeah, and there's people who are around from the start.
I wouldn't doubt it that there would be some fucking heads getting knocked over
Oh man, yeah.
after if like you knew where someone lived that griefed your house after destroying your official internet spaceship. You better fucking take your life and leave country.
Yeah.
Because they already have nothing left. If they risk their life on fucking 50 grand, do you really think they give a shit like about their own life?
No, man, they're bathing in their own filth. No doubt about it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mean to talk shit about anyone that spent like 20 grand for something, but it's just like, come
I
on.
do, you're fucking
That is-
stupid.
That's fucking insane.
It's silly.
That's
Nah,
silly.
well, whatever makes them happy. That's
Well, like there are people
Yeah,
who
happy
spend,
until you get an opportunity where you get fucked.
You could say that about anything. It's like, oh yeah, well I spent like in my lifetime like $4 million on beer and I didn't even realize it. There's like people
Yeah,
who
but
spend
that's
money on shit that makes them happy.
Yeah, but
so-
it's like marginal. But if you spend like 50 grand, because this game came out not too long ago.
Yeah.
So it would have to be recent. You would have had to invest within the last few years.
that's true.
You would have had to like, oh, I was going to college at one point, but I'm just gonna blow it on this fucking remake of a Star Trek ship, and then some asshole comes in and blows it up.
Cory, Here's a good topic.
Okay.
You recently went back to Missouri, or Misery as you like to call
Yeah,
it.
misery. Yeah.
Do you have any stories?
Cory's from
Yeah,
Ferguson,
it's
Missouri.
weird. I actually was there because it's in St. Louis.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
St. Louis?
But there was nothing happening because it was fucking like 0 below outside. But yeah, I went back to Missouri to see my old folks. And it's so weird to come back because it's been like 2 years since I've seen my family. And it's just like you remember, like, you know, like restaurants you go to that you thought were good restaurants. Mm-hmm. But then you go back there from like being in Philly and you go back and you're just like, no, this is a fucking stank shithole. And you don't enjoy it. You feel out of place as fuck. And then there's all these like crazy water people around you.
Wait, what does that
Water
mean?
people?
Wait.
It's a term my family made.
But you just expected everybody else to know what that means?
Everyone knows what I'm talking about.
Oh.
Okay?
Sounds like creepy swamp monsters.
Yeah.
Go on.
Alright, listen. People. Studio audience. Water people. Water people is a term that my family made. My mom believes that the crazy amoeba water people in our area were created because they drank the water of the place that
What
we
are you
live
talking
in.
about?
The water is tainted.
The crazy amoeba water people?
This is what we haven't drank. We only use the water to bathe and to wash shit in, but we don't drink it because like it fucking like festers in your body and changes you into water people. And basically, what a water person is it's you know that picture of that guy whose like chin is in his mouth and he's like looks like Popeye.
Yeah,
No,
that old guy.
That old fuck that's eating his mouth.
Oh,
Yeah, he's
no.
like, "Arr."
That's what the water people look like. They're like these gross like redneck old people that can't talk. That are like. So it's kind of like the guy from King of the Hill,
Oh, that guy.
but there's all variants of them. So there's children water people and fucking animal water people. Like there's all different.
Animal water people.
Can you like see a water person and be like, yeah, that's a water person?
Yeah, you can pick them out. You can pick out a normal guy over there and a water person.
How though?
Because they walk weird, they sound weird, they look weird.
Like, tell me.
And they fucking try to get bargains on everything. They'll walk into a fucking antique store. They'll go to a china that's worth like $5,000. They'll be like, I'll give you $5.
Wait. So the amoebas in the water, they go into their
Not the
brain.
amoebas, the amoeba people. Quit being insensitive.
No, wait. The amoebas go into their brain and they. Wait. They go into the part of their brain
The
where
fucking amoeba's not a virus.
The part of
they
their brain.
are the amoeba people. They're amoebas.
A meeple.
They're morphing before your very eyes.
Oh, so they are the amoebas that
They're
grew.
the personification of an amoeba.
That's even weirder.
They're fucking water people.
Are you saying that like an amoeba like infected their brain and like?
No. He's saying that a little amoeba grew up to be
No, I'm not fucking saying
Out of
that.
the swamp
I'm
and
saying they drank tainted water and became water people.
That's what I just said.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
But
Okay,
it's not.
we're all
it's
agreed.
not an infectious amoeba. This isn't the fucking Powerpuff Girls.
But what is it? It changes them to bargain. What are you talking
No,
about?
let Cory talk.
I'm talking about how
Cory,
you can pinpoint.
It's going to be more nonsense.
Specifically, tell me all the things you would see in an amoeba person that will make you say,
Water
hey, that's
person.
an amoeba person.
The official water person, he'll try to find fucking bargains on everything.
Okay, but that's what he does. What does he
The
look
shirt
like?
on your back. He looks like the old guy who's eating his mouth.
Okay, what is their skin like, for example?
It's fucking pasty white and full of nonsense. Like
okay,
this shit.
full of nonsense. What are the hair like?
This falling out. They're losing
What,
hair.
like Gollum?
Yeah, like variations of them.
What are the fingernails like?
Long and gray.
What are their eyes like?
Like fucking yellow.
Their teeth?
Yellow.
Their ears?
Brown.
Wait, Cory, you're making this up.
You're a liar.
No, I'm not.
You are a deep fried fryer.
I don't. I listen. The water people are like fucking vampires. They change form. They change form into different forms. The fucking water people can look like a human being, but change before your very eyes. They come in all shades and forms. There's levels of water people.
Like what?
It depends how long you've been drinking water. There's level fucking 3 water people and
So
there's
you're
level 1
saying
water people.
if I go to Missouri and I drink your water, I will turn into a water
you
person?
will. It takes about a year and a half to become a water person.
What will happen to me?
You will become stupider. It kills your brain cells faster than beer.
Stupider?
So it does affect your brain cells.
It kills your brain faster than beer. There's some chemicals in our water that literally it's like some shit straight out of Stephen King. I'm not even fucking joking.
If I was a water person, would you still be my friend?
Yes.
And what
Why?
percentage of Missourians?
Because I would find you the best bargains that you would be happy with, Chris.
Okay.
You go into the store and I'd get a shirt off someone's back. For
So
a
when
bargain.
someone's in the store and they're like, "Oh, here's a fucking water person again," then they come up and they're like, "Oh yeah, $5 or whatever."
So-
like, is that what happens?
No, everyone's a water person except for like the people who
Are your
aren't.
parents water people?
No, we don't drink the water. We buy water bottles.
But how did your parents have the foresight to see that?
Because my mom and my dad, they're like, what do you call those people who like worry about the apocalypse?
Conspiracy theorists.
Well, yeah, that. But like, they're like worried about the apocalypse.
I don't know, truthers.
Not fucking truthers.
They're the guys who like living in like the mountains.
Basically, my family has prepared for the Y2K.
Okay, that makes sense because
So
that
they-
happened 15 years ago.
Yeah, like they fucking have like chili and all this stuff backed up for years. Like we have baked beans that can last us a lifetime in the fucking basement, and upstairs in the attic we have so much food and Tupperware and shit in case because my parents are like that. That's how they are.
I think more likely that there's something in your baked beans that made you guys like this instead of the water.
I'm completely fine. I ain't no filthy fucking
sure,
water
Cory?
person. Look into my eyes, my face.
Cool, your eyes are dead.
Can't be any more serious.
But wait, so if I became a water person, what would be the first signs?
You would.
Your ears would start browning.
English should be a thing of the past.
So I'd be like, I listen to that.
Yeah, slurs. You would. You would have sim English.
Sim talk.
You would sim talk.
Oh, that's it, Debo.
Yeah, but it would be
yeah.
more broken, and you would be more hickish.
Broken? More
hickish. Broken and hickish.
So like,
Yes.
whoa.
Yeah.
Gee, Cory actually had PTSD there when he did that.
Cory was like, holy
Cory
fuck.
jumped backwards.
I'm telling you, it seems like a fucking fabled Zack story, but this is not what you think. This is truly true of all true things.
The water people
There are
of
water
Missouri.
people of Missouri in our area, and like it's scary because they come in all shapes and sizes.
Where do they sleep?
They're just families. They live in fucking like dirty houses and stuff.
Dude.
Broken houses. They go to the same bar that's been there for 40 years, and it's just fucking scary.
Wait, but this only happened in the last year and a half, right?
No, it's been happening. We haven't drank the water in 14 years.
Oh shit.
I'm 100% serious.
Do animals drink the water?
Even when we shower, we like spit it out. We don't drink the water.
Well, why would you drink the water when you shower?
Like if it goes in your mouth,
Oh.
we spit it out immediately. We don't even attempt to drink it. If we're brushing our teeth, we spit it out immediately. If like the only time we just wash dishes with it, we only use water to clean because we're like my parents and stuff are terrified of that. Me myself, I don't like drinking fucking faucet water because especially when we used to open the water, yellow shit used to come out.
Ew.
So
I hate yellow because I'm odds. But go for it.
So basically, I went back and I visited and it was worse. Like I swear to God, they must have had like a water party because there were so many more water people. It's not, and it's terrifying too because it's like that's the place I used to live, and all my high school friends left, and all that was left is just like these crazy like homeless people trying to get bargains on stuff that was already broken.
So what if there's like a wet t-shirt contest? Like would their titties go all gray and like fall
You
off?
don't want to see water people bodies
Why not?
because they don't have bodies.
What do they have?
They change before your very eyes.
What do I? They just...
Do you know the truffle shuffle? It's like that constantly.
They're all doing it, or they all have
Their bodies always fucking truffle shuffle.
Okay.
like even when they're standing still, they just go.
so when they walk from place to place for truffle shuffling, like
Yeah. No, it's true.
okay.
That's the only thing I don't like about going back is seeing all this.
That's a pretty major thing.
It is scary, but it's like I wanted to see my family.
Are
But
they self-aware? Like, do they know they're water people?
my parents are naturally like worried about stuff. Like it's funny too because my mom has all these theories, even though she doesn't like understand how internets work. But she like. I love my mom and everything, but sometimes I think my mom's a little too paranoid and a little fucking listening to too many water people on her downtime because they're like talking about. My mom thinks there's this camp that has like these fucking like plastic coffins. There's like thousands of them that are just there. They're just bare camps that have coffins. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And then she like told me this story. And she showed me something once and I'm like, Mom, that's insane. Somebody would fucking find out about this. This is the age of technology. There wouldn't be a camp with only plastic things. She believes the government's in on everything and it's just like, oh my God.
Why would they only have plastic? What's
I don't know.
What's bad about that?
What? She's like, oh, there's plastic coffins. It's like maybe they're carrying stuff inside the plastic coffins. She's like, no, they're empty. She's just like, it's just the people in her town. she talks about how like she said something like these people, the government like captured like a few people in town and filled them with something and brought them back to like get sine waves and like read things. This sounds like Looney Tunes, but I'm telling you, it's fucking true.
No, it's interesting.
It's just insane.
What else does she believe in?
She believes in everything. Anything the government's ever done, she thinks
Like
the
chemtrails,
government
all
did.
that shit.
It's like the government did it. The government put stuff. That's my mom.
Chemtrails is such a weird conspiracy. Like,
It's like I love my mom, but I hate the whole theories of government shit. It's like, no, mom, the fucking dollar is gonna drop to a penny. You don't have to worry about Y2K anytime soon.
Dude, Y2K happened? Okay, what?
when 9/11 happened, my mom and dad thought that World War III was happening.
Yeah, me too. I remember.
And they bought a bunch of like Coca noodles and shit.
That's what my parents do normally. They tell me, it's like, Cory, do you have preparation? Do you have lamp oil? Do you have...
Well, that's kind of like sweet in some weird conspiracy
Yeah, but
way.
I'm like, Mom, I'm a fucking 24-year-old idiot who can barely afford living. Why the fuck would I waste money on lamp oil? She's like, fair enough.
Well, once the water people come to power, you're gonna need that.
Listen, the fucking water people don't leave misery. They
yeah.
fucking stay
Cory,
there.
if I went on Google and typed in "misery water people," would I find the water people?
You would find the official water people. I don't know if that might be a colloquial term my family gave them. Maybe it's like a scientific term for it, but they're officially called water people.
Wow.
And they harbor in Missouri.
Missouri.
The water people. That.
It's scary. There used to be like water people that lived in our woods. There was like fucking mattresses with bloodstains and shit in our
my
woods.
God.
I'm not even joking.
I almost feel
100%
like
serious.
this is a really good idea for a movie. Almost.
It's
Cory,
scary.
this is like it's kind of cute because what I kind of think is there's like a lot of like drugs and stuff going on. The water people is the way that your parents said, you know, just to try to protect you from like the amount of like drugs and like
No, my mom.
addicts
there's,
and
like,
shit.
My mom knows
So
about
it's kind of
the
adorable.
drugs.
What?
I'm hip. I know drugs.
I think it's more likely than the water people.
You don't
but
know
wait,
drugs.
that's just me.
Listen, Niall. I've smoked the weeds. I've done the D's.
Oh man,
The XTDs.
I've
weed.
done the XDs and the fucking double D's
Ooh.
and the Ecstasies. I wanted to talk about toys again. I remember last
I wanted
time.
to talk about that too.
Yeah,
But go.
last time I watched TV,
Yeah.
I was watching Cartoon Network, and it was just like all the fucking commercials for the toys were just, yeah, new action bug, lights up, and kids are like, whoa, lights up, and then it's like rolling down the wall, lighting up, and then the next toy is like new glow rings, and it's just like shit glowing. It's like, do fucking people care about glowing toys now?
Listen, this is something I've always wanted to talk about, right?
Yeah.
I'm very passionate about toys because I used to be the
Let me hear it.
I used to be the toy boy of the century.
Toy
Tell me
Master.
something.
I was the toy master, okay?
Did you play with yo-yos?
I'm not talking about fucking gimmick toys. I'm talking about fucking
Ball
action
yo-yo
figures, right?
Action figures.
No, listen, this
It's
is
not a toy.
this is important, right? What you just said reminded me of toys that I used to get when I was younger where it's like, yeah, push a button and their arms fly out. And I used to be like, I don't fucking care, okay? All I want is a plastic toy with no stupid electronics that'll break in my bathtub when I'm playing swimming.
Oh, yeah.
Or no fucking stupid gimmicks
Yeah,
like
that's-
their arms fly
I
off.
fucking hate
All I
that.
want is a
It's
toy
like-
with good articulation. Not too much
Yeah.
articulation.
This is so
it
funny.
breaks.
Do you know when you get a fucking like Lego thing when you paid for it when you kid, pay $40
Yeah.
for one fucking thing? Like, oh, the ball rolls down the hill. You're gonna do that once and be tired
Yeah,
of it. And
exactly.
the kids are like, they like roll it down. They're
I
like,
hate toys where you
they're
do
like
it once
fucking freaking
and you're
out.
done.
I
Yeah.
never got those Legos where you have to buy it for a specific reason. It's like here's a
That's what
Star
I'm saying.
Trek ship.
It has like I got a fucking Indiana Jones. It took me like 2 days to set up because there was 100 fucking parts, and then there's a trap door and Indiana Jones fell into a fucking hole.
Yeah, I don't get it, right? I don't fucking get this. Listen here now, right? This is very
Niall,
important.
listen.
Chris is very passionate.
This
Niall,
is
so
important.
Cory.
I used to get
Listen.
toys all the time when I was younger, right? Which is very like, oh, white person problem. But I can't.
What?
I don't get why fucking toy creators design toys so poorly for
With
kids.
one fucking gimmick.
Right? They're like, oh yeah, this is a toy where you set up a loop-de-loop for a car, and the car does the loop-de-loop and drives off, right?
Yeah.
that's cool once. Kids aren't that stupid.
You might experience and start like putting your fucking thing at the edge of a cliff and like watch it fly off. and
It's
stuff.
way more fun to have a toy and you make your own creations with it.
Yeah.
And I can't stand toys. I had a fucking Ash Ketchum, right? I love Pokemon, right? I got an Ash Ketchum toy for my mom for Christmas. All he does is he stands there with one hand down to his side, his both feet on the ground, and one hand next to him with a Pokeball in it, and you can't bend his arms or legs. So it's like, how am I supposed to play with this fucking stiff piece of shit? Like what? He fucking walks like a fucking statue, like dum 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 dum.
Speaking of disappointing presents, like we did last week, Cory didn't get to say what his disappointing.
Oh yeah,
Christmas
you
present was.
assholes! You did a fucking Christmas special, and let me tell you something.
It's because you were over doing
I was
shit.
missing too.
I understand, and me and Chris, we're talking about the worst fucking gifts ever that we got for Christmas. I got you motherfuckers beat left and right.
Yeah?
There was a point, I guess I can get into this.
Preach it, bro.
But it's like, so you know when you want, there's like one thing you want as a kid. I'm like, I want a computer. I know it's going to be expensive, but this is all I want. This is the only thing I want for Christmas. And for next Christmas and last Christmas and all the Christmas ever, I want a computer. I don't care if it's a laptop. I just want a computer.
Yeah.
And my dad was like, okay. You know what my fucking dad got me
What?
instead of that? Like, you know, I understand giving and stuff. He got me something on the fucking North Pole side of things of what I've wanted. He got me a fucking metal detector.
Oh, what a dick.
And he was like, he's like, you can create your own adventures. He was trying to like play it off. He was trying to like make it this whimsical toy. And it was the most confusing, fucking loud, ear-piercing thing I've ever heard in my life. Because when it goes next to a metal, it's like, beep, 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 beep. And so it broke, obviously, because I didn't understand how to use it. And one day I was asleep, and it just went. My dad came in, and he fucking picked it up, and slammed it on the ground, and fucking broke
Your
it.
dad, dude. I hate your dad. I don't even know what he looks like.
He fucking smashed it like 3 times.
He's a villain.
He's.
That's not the worst thing he's ever done.
And then
to
he
you,
left,
Cory.
and then the next morning he was like, I did that? I didn't even know I did that. He was just so used to fucking...
Your dad is such a like badly written villain character. He's just over the top evil.
He got me a metal detector, and this is the best part, okay? You want to know the best part about him getting a metal detector?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My dad is the kind of person who goes to fucking yard sales and junkyards, and he fucking gets wood with the nails inside of it, and he fucking takes it, and he'll like have me pull the nails out of the fucking board for like a nickel or a penny, and then it's spread all over the ground. So he spills metal, and there's fucking metal everywhere all over our property. And it's like a junkyard. And then he gives me a fucking metal detector, and it's like, it's having a field day the second I go outside. It's just, so I can never find money to begin with. So I'm already pissed off that I got that.
Do you not take it to a park or somewhere
And
that's
so
not
he
your
smashed that.
nail-filled garden?
So the next gift he got me, and I shit you not, this is okay, so we went on a hike for 2 hours. 2 hours. And then he was talking about his dad or something in the past. And then we came to a giant fucking tractor tire. It was like fucking huge. It was like 3 of me stacked on me. And he's like, here's your Christmas present. And I looked at him. I was tired and exhausted and hot and
Oh, you were
sweaty. And
tired,
I had
all
like
right.
40 different ticks on my leg. And I was just like, I'm like, okay. And then I walked home.
It's like maybe someday you can have 2 giant tractor tires.
And then you can put a tractor together. Like,
And then he told me later that the reason why he did that was because he wanted to get closer. And I'm like, why didn't you just fucking talk to me? Why did you force me to go on a hike and then ground me because I walked home alone?
Wait, so no, I'm very confused. He brought you up a hill on a hike to give you a huge tire. Is this true?
It was like
He gave you a tire.
Yeah, a tire I couldn't move because it's a fucking 100-foot tire.
Why would he give you that?
Because he's weird.
Why? No, but what was his logic? What, like, he had to.
To get to know me better.
Why would he give you a giant tire to get to know you better?
Because he's insane.
Your dad is a fucking idiot, Cory.
Cory, I don't know if this is you the way you perceive it, or if this
This is true.
Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe you're just a fucking idiot, Cory.
I don't know.
No, how? I don't know how I could perceive something of me hiking. How can I forget something?
No, because your
That
dad might
asinine.
have. You know,
Maybe on the other side of the tire there was like a bag of gold or something.
yeah, like maybe your dad was pointing at like.
I circled the
Maybe your
tire.
dad was pointing at
I
a new
thought there
like
was a
electric
joke.
guitar or
I
something.
thought there was a joke. I circled around it, and I'm like, "What is this?" And he told me it was a tire, and then
Maybe he got you a
explained-
tire like clothes, and you were like
Maybe
oh,
you were supposed to get in the tire and roll down the hill.
and get your real present.
It was there for like 40 fucking ever. It was just sitting there.
Was it an old tire?
Yeah, it was rusty, old, and shitty.
What the hell? What's wrong with him?
I don't know. That was years ago.
You should have been like, Dad, I'm tired of this, and then walked away.
He would have laughed, then I would have got a raise. No, but what happened was eventually it just came to a point where he didn't get me what I wanted. He got me what I wanted for my birthday.
Yeah.
I got a GameCube, a PlayStation 2, and not a computer. I never got a fucking computer. I got a shitty hand-me-down Mac computer, and then I got a computer that was fucking shit, and I just went to my mom's house and used that computer and eventually got it.
This is the last thing I want to say about toys.
Okay.
You know what breaks my fucking heart?
What?
When I was a little wee baba,
A baby?
a little wee child with a fat tit, all I ever thought,
One fat
all I
tit?
ever wanted, right, was like toys of like Cloud Stripe. I know I'm a faggot, right? That's obviously gay. But all I ever wanted was
I wanted fucking Mario action figures.
all I
and
wanted
Sonic.
was Mario, Sonic, the fucking
all you
Cloud,
want. You just
and
want-
Master Chief. That's like all I wanted was like
to the autism episode.
Shut up! No, all we needed. Look, all I wanted, Corey, was toys of these beloved video game characters, and we never seem to get them. And then now you go into a Target, they've got toys
That's
of
all
all
they
these.
fucking have.
I know.
Yo,
it's not fair.
Yeah, I get to play with my favorite fucking Finding Nemo toy. I don't give a fuck.
Why didn't they do this when we were younger? All I wanted was these fucking toys.
Yeah, now there's
I
like,
had to use a fucking Kinects, man, and fucking imagine like these
I understand.
characters onto it.
I understand, and it's like only, and if you ever did get a toy, it was like a Lego's variation
Yeah.
of it or something.
No,
that you
they
can't
didn't.
fucking
They did
use.
not have game toys when I was younger.
They didn't. That's true.
I went to the store and I was like, why the fuck is there no Master Chiefs here or Samuses or anything? It's bullshit.
Samus toys are cool. That's
know.
like one toys I stand behind.
Samus
I
is
didn't
sweet.
get fucking anything, and when I finally did get something,
I swear it was like a few years after I stopped playing with toys is when they started making that. It's so
Yeah.
fucking a big fuck.
that's
you.
all it now. I mean, because it's like you gotta think of it now. All kids care about is fucking video games.
All I ever did when I was younger was play with toys.
This new
It's
generation.
a huge part of my life. It was probably half my life so far.
You know what I could never figure out?
What?
How to do Transformers.
I don't like Transformer toys.
I couldn't-
You aren't the kind of Rubik's Cube children. You were like more
No.
like...
Listen, you shit.
I couldn't figure it out. Every time I
I
get,
could figure it out. It was just boring.
I would have like a shitty Transformers toy, and I couldn't figure this motherfucker out. He had like flaps and like wing and like holsters, and I'm like, what the hell? How do I put it together?
But the thing is, like, when you're done like transforming them, like in the movies, it's like, or in the show, it's like, and you're like, whoa, that was quick. But when you're actually doing it, it takes
it's
like it takes like 10 minutes, and
It's
then
confusing,
and then
'cause
when
you
you're
don't
done,
wanna break
you can't really play with it because they're so delicate. It's like if I bend his arm too fast, it's gonna fucking fly off.
It's like Bionics.
Do you remember Bionicle? They were sweet.
Bionicle.
They were a huge part of
They
my
were.
childhood.
They were. I remember that I used to watch this show, and I got a CD once.
I will say one
A
thing.
Bionicle CD game
I had
in
a-
my cereal box, in my honeycomb
I
cereal
got those.
box.
They were tiny discs.
In my
They
honeycomb
were small
cereal box.
discs.
In my
I remember
honeycomb
those, yeah.
cereal
and you
box.
could watch videos of them
Yes.
like kicking rocks against each other.
Or
and
you could
shit.
play like a fucking terrible computer game with one mini game.
No.
It was so fun.
But the thing is about Bionicle, right? They were so cool, right? They
Yeah.
were awesome. But then when you see the movie, they like really Americanized the whole culture
It
of
was
Bionicle.
awful.
It was like they have these like little movie messages like, "Whoa, dude!" and they're like surfing on lava. It's like that's not what I thought he'd sound like. I thought he'd be like a fucking tribal warrior.
yeah,
like,
he's like, "Ooh, the wind is in the north."
yeah, but
instead
they're all like, "Come on, man, let's go! Come on, Ty!" And you're like, "Fuck you!"
because it got to relate to like the fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and all those other quarrels.
And another thing about Bionicle is it ruined like some of my childhood.
Bionicles?
Not really though. Like it ruined like a month of my childhood because when I was younger, my mom and dad would only buy me games like every like month or 2 or 3.
Did you get allowance?
No,
Really?
yeah, not until I was like 15.
I got an allowance.
Yeah.
From my dad didn't give me allowance. He believed money is earned through working, which is
I
reasonable.
think I used to get €10 a week.
My mom gave me $20.
I never got it.
Really?
No.
My mom gave me $20 a week when I was a
But
kid.
wait, this is the last thing I will say about Bionicle.
When I was a kid.
Yeah, I didn't do anything to deserve
When I
it.
was a kid.
You got a kid? You got an allowance kid?
I got $20 when I was a kid.
That's bullshit.
Do you know what I
Corey.
used to
You
do?
little spoiled
I would go to a
15.
fucking candy store and waste it all. I am not.
How are you not fat?
I had a-
I don't have the stamina of such. I could never do such nonsense anymore because A, I can't eat candy anymore.
I had a paper route, so that's where I got my
Did
money
you?
from. Yeah, I used to go around being a little paper boy, and my mom did, in fairness, fucking help me with all those papers. Like she'd do half of them. Like,
Really?
Yeah.
That's
So
nice of her.
Yeah, my mom, she would give me allowance, and my sister and everyone. She would spend so much money, and then one day she came to me crying. She's like, "I can't give you any more money," and I'm like, "Stop giving me money. I don't care." Because I was like, I told her. She would be like, "I didn't give you your allowance," and I'm like, "Mom, I'm an adult. I don't want money anymore." Because I felt weird getting money at like. She was giving me money around the age of like 16 or 17.
Yeah.
And I felt like that's a little uncomfortable. Like that's a point where you should be earning your money, not
well, that's a good.
getting it.
That's a good mentality to have.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I just felt weird, and then she's like, I don't want my mom fucking like losing money and shit over me just to waste my money on. Because I used to save my money and then blow it on the stupidest shit. I would be like, oh, new Bionicles, better spend $15 for that. I could have fucking saved it for some giant Lego set that I'd probably play with.
I used to just buy Pokemon cards all the time.
Oh man, I only had a few of those. I missed out on the Pokemon cards.
I was one of those kids with the
games.
folders of
I thought
Pokemon.
the fucking cards were a total waste of money at the time.
No, I loved
I was a
them.
little kid too. I knew better than you now.
Well,
Fool,
you
no.
play with Bionicles, you
Wait.
Bionicles was the coolest fucking thing.
Speaking of it,
In 7th grade, you want to know something?
wait, no, I'm not done yet. Wait,
I gotta tell you
I'm almost
something.
done. I'm almost done, right?
Corey, put it in your pocket.
Yeah, put it
Save
in your
for later.
pocket. We'll save it, right?
There's a hole.
God
in the
damn it,
bucket,
Corey.
In the bucket. In the bucket.
Dear
There's
Liza.
a hole in the bucket.
Dear
Liza.
Liza.
There's a hole in the bucket.
Then men.
Wait. No, but you know when you're younger.
How do you know that?
Because I had a Disney version of it.
Wait, guys,
How do you? We probably sound like psychos, but how do you know that fucking song?
Because I had a
Everyone knows
CD.
this song.
I had a
My
CD.
dad used to play that in the car every time we fake went to church.
You know when you're younger and it's like whenever you get a game, it's like a big deal because you don't get a game every week because they're expensive.
Yeah.
My fucking game of the week was, not the week. My game of my game of the 3 or 4 months was fucking Bionicle on PS2. Did you ever play
Oh my
that?
No.
god,
It's
no.
the worst game ever.
No.
Look up a gameplay on YouTube. It was the fucking worst.
Robot Wars was
It
the
was
worst.
so bad. Guess what it did?
What?
You know when music like loops in the background of a game? This game was so lazy that the music plays like an MP3, then it fades out, and then it starts again. And it was the worst fucking music ever. It was the worst game
Doesn't
ever.
even loop.
It made me sick.
Corey, so your dad fake went to church. You just kind of skimmed over that.
Yeah. Well,
Where did you go instead? Like,
I told you, my dad. I was brought up to think that the only reason my dad would go to church was to Mac or look good.
To what?
to Mac?
To
Yeah.
Mac.
Is this a water people thing?
No, Mac. Hate on girls.
Oh, okay. Is this did your dad come up with that term?
Always Sunny?
Macking.
Wait,
Mac and cheese?
what are you
I don't
talking
know.
about?
What's that? I don't know what that is.
This is
I'm gonna cut out me.
all right. This is a hip term for hitting on girls.
This is a shit term.
Macking. It's like macking. It's like, hey, lady, nice bloomers. It's what you say.
Nice bloomers.
So your dad would go to church and say nice bloomers to
Your dad would go to church, pull fucking old lady's trousers down, and check out them fucking bloomers. And then
Wait, bloomers are in the trousers? I thought bloomers were tits.
And then he would play "There's a Hole in the Bucket, Dear Liza" on the way back
So
every
he'd point
single
at-
fucking
So
time.
we point at their butthole and start going, there is a hole in
No. So what you're saying is your dad drives to church. He says, "Hey, baby, nice bloomers." Then he goes, "There's a hole in my bucket," and drives away.
What? I never fucking said such
And then he'd take you to the
nonsense.
fucking tire farm.
I never.
that's like a shitty movie moment.
You guys are creating like this is like a psycho who fucking comes up to just murder his whole family.
That's like when a fucking black guy jumps in his car. It's like, "Yo, what? But fuck you!" And it goes boom. And it
No, the hole in my bucket and what was it, Raffi?
Yeah, Raffi.
What's
Does
Raffi?
Raffi sing
was this pervert who used to sing kid songs on the CDs.
He's
and-
really a pervert.
Yeah.
I fucking love
Tell us
Raffi.
why.
Yeah, he's a pervert. He used to sing that song. He was like, "What's that? The baby."
He would play octopus on a little kid's laps.
Oh,
Raffi concerts.
that hand gesture was disgustingly creepy. What the hell? Played octopus.
He'd play octopus.
Stop doing that hand gesture. Oh god. Oh shit. Fuck, you're a pervert, Corey.
I am no such word.
I can prove it.
I can too. But anyways, what were we talking about before this shit?
Okay, your dad pointing at bloomers.
No, I made that up. My dad would not fucking molest old ladies at church.
Were they water people?
He wouldn't molest old water ladies either.
Well, does it matter? Like,
There wasn't fucking amoeba water ladies, old shatzels, fucking at church.
Corey, your fucking vocabulary is amazing.
I don't know.
I'm telling you though, my dad would drive Raffi singing "There's a Hole in My Bucket" to church, and I used to sing it with him because it was a good song. And,
It is catchy. I'll give you that.
yeah,
Yeah.
"There's a Hole in My Bucket, Dear Liza."
I had the actually it doesn't matter. No one cares. But it was like a Disney version, and they were singing like
No one
Dear
cares.
Goofy.
No, I care.
they're singing about like Goofy. It was like then men did Dear Goofy.
I
And
don't-
Goofy
no,
was
I don't care.
mend it. And then, yeah, that was it.
I don't.
So I only know that version.
Raffi wasn't the only one who had these like fucking nursery rhyme songs.
No, a lot of them went in on that game.
Oh man,
A lot of
YouTube
those
has the
guys.
best nursery rhymes.
Yeah, Perry
Like,
Grip.
Johnny, yes, Papa.
eating sugar?
No, Papa.
Telling the lie?
I fucking
No,
hate that.
Papa.
You guys told me.
that freaks Corey out, actually.
It's freaky.
It
Go on
doesn't freak
YouTube
me
and
out,
look
it's
up
annoying.
Corey
look
left
up
the room
Johnny,
once.
Johnny, yes, Papa.
It's annoying. There's like 100 different variants.
They're
of the
all
same
made by fucking
terrible,
scary desert towns in
terrible
Iraq.
fucking Indonesian idiots trying to animate with their fucking finger paint.
They're all so definitely made by like
do you think that's how
creepy
like
people in those lands.
I think that's how like they indoctrinate the children. They're like jihad, and they're all like they all sing it.
There
and they're
is like videos of like a guy dressed as Mickey Mouse being like, Islam is the life. Listen, viewer or listener, go to the description of this and click on the videos of Johnny, yes, Papa, Mickey by the Railroad,
And Little Husband.
yeah, and you will be amazed.
oh, little tiny husband,
Tiny Husband.
dude, tiny husband.
Look up,
God.
look up Yes Johnny and Tiny Husband. You won't be fucking disappointed.
I had a dream about tiny husband.
How do you have a dream of that?
I had a dream. I was reading the
In
paper.
case you're wondering, you get to see Tiny Husband in his endeavors of his macro wife and her gross
Feet.
like fucking
Yellow toenails.
feet fungus.
Ew.
And he crawls into her sock and he's like, "Don't crush me." And a green screen.
That was a really accurate. Don't crush me. That's like that was his acting in it. He's like he has this green screen.
He's like latching onto her fucking boils and like taking it.
just hanging off. Him.
Wait, these people don't understand. Let them watch it, okay?
All right, tiny
Guys,
husband.
watch Tiny Husband
Actually, I think his channel's Tiny Husband 2.
at 9A Central.
We'll post them all in the description. So
Both Tiny Husband and
we'll post anything disgusting we find. Okay, next topic.
I don't know what we were fucking talking about, to be completely honest.
Next topic.
You know what I don't understand?
What?
I really don't understand this when you were a kid, is how you could watch the same movie over and over and over.
I was thinking about that recently.
You know, like, I watched...
Oh, yeah.
I watched fucking Aladdin, like...
I was just thinking of
like
Aladdin when you
no
said that.
other motherfucker. I watched Aladdin so
Aladdin
much.
is such a little boy
Aladdin.
movie.
I've seen Aladdin
And I played
hundreds
the
of
game.
times.
I played the fucking game so many times for the Sega.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I played that and Lion King, like, retarded amounts of time.
Yeah.
I watched fucking Lion King retarded amounts of
Yeah,
time.
me too.
There's just something about old Disney movies you can just watch
Yeah.
and watch. And I watched fucking Shrek 1.
You enjoy them
hundreds
every
of
single
times.
time as well.
Yeah, I watched Shrek.
I can still watch Hunchback all the way through to this day, like over and over, just because of how
Dude,
interesting it is. The
yeah.
whole way.
I watched Shrek so much, the fucking CD started to skip and it was breaking because we took it out and then put it back in.
Laser burn.
Yeah, it was fucking ruined. Like, it would skip at one part because we watched Shrek 1
Yeah.
so many times.
But fucking, like, I was saying that to Niall recently, that when you're a kid, you can watch a movie over and over and over, but now recently...
And you can play a game.
When I see a movie... Yeah, that's true. When I see a movie now, though, you can only watch it, like, 3 times before you're sick of it.
Yeah, no, I'm the same way. I can't
Some
watch
movies
a
you can
movie.
only watch once forever. Like, I only saw Slumdog Millionaire once, and I still remember, like, nearly all of it to this day.
Did you like it?
Maybe.
Yeah, it was alright. It really depends on the kind of movie. Like, some movies, like, if it ends with a big twist or whatever, you can only really watch it once.
Like, I had a Pokemon anime, like, DVD that had 10 episodes.
Pull up your pants, Niall.
Niall.
My
Niall!
were occupied.
He just walked away to pour himself a drink, his pants fell down like a fucking cartoon.
Dude, I'm
Pull
telling
your pants up, you homeless Jimmy!
Pull him up, you fucking dumpling!
My hands are occupied.
Give me my Mountain Dew.
I didn't want to get the Mountain Dew sound crackling into the mic,
Fucking
so I walked away.
Jesus. Can I tell the story about Patty Ross?
What happened?
Did I ever tell you about that time when I was hanging out with Patty Ross and it was me, Patty, Sean, and some other dude, and we're all watching a movie, and we were all just watching it, and Patty was staring into blank space for like 5 minutes, and he just randomly stood up and he pulled his pants down and he just stood and like looking into the wall for a few seconds. And we were just like, what the fuck are you doing? And then it's like he woke up from a trance. And he was like, what? And he pulled up his pants. And
What?
we were like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? And he didn't even realize he did it. It was just weird.
What a fucking weird.
I have a question. Did you guys ever
Patty.
play Truth or Dare and actually, like, do some crazy, like, shit when you did Truth or Dare?
Not really.
Yeah.
What
Like
did you guys
crazy
do?
shit.
Yeah.
Like
what?
crazy shit. Like to a point where you would like when we did Truth and Dare, we actually did stuff like I broke into someone's house and stole something from their
Cory!
house. I did it as a dare.
Oh, no,
That's-
it's okay now.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
no, it was like
It was just a dare.
It
You
was
just-
a dare.
That's no problem.
They dare me to go in and take this person's thing.
How old were you, Cory?
Like 16.
Cory, you were old enough to know better.
it was a dare.
It was a dare.
It was a dare.
Like I said,
it was a dare.
Like I said, like dare. Like my friend had to put on my sister's clothes,
Cory.
and my sister was wearing like slutty clothes at the time, so he had to look like a fucking skank, and I had to go steal something. and someone
please tell me
someone else had to eat carrots and celery out of my other friend's ass.
What? Please tell me you returned at least the
Celery!
I returned
What?
You returned it.
I returned
okay,
it.
that's fine. Okay.
I brought it back to show
It's still
them.
not fine breaking and entering.
It's not fun. No, no.
I brought it back to show them, and then I made my friend eat like a fucking candle to pay him back for that.
Oh my
A
god.
whole candle.
Corey, fuck's sake, Corey, you're still.
No,
old
I'm
enough.
saying, if you ever played Truth or Dare or done something that was actually like, you didn't just do like Truth or Dare, I dare you to pick your nose and eat it. You actually do something like intense, like
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, I would never do that. I would be too scared.
No, I didn't.
Corey, you live in fucking Missouri. They could have easily blown
I
your
know,
head off.
dude.
You're so
What if they were
stupid.
water people? They would kill you.
They were water people.
Oh, or maybe they just wouldn't notice.
They were outside, entranced by the fire, and I fucking snuck in when they weren't looking.
God, that is actually terrifying. I would never do that.
Dude, this is like The Walking Dead.
That's fucking
wrong with
scary.
Missouri?
You walked into a fucking water
Ferguson shit makes sense now.
Been wearing. He could have been. You fucking idiot! It's like Breaking Bad. And he walks in with the fucking guy with the shotgun. That's fucking scary, Corey. I would never do that.
Corey.
You fucking giant balls.
Corey.
Or you dumb.
Dude, they didn't know, and when I left, they were still staring at the fucking fire.
I'm trying to like justify it. I'm trying to. It's like you could do that in Ireland, if like, but you'd still be a fucking idiot. But this is Missouri, Corey. This is like the place where people are known for fucking being dumbasses and blowing each other off.
Well, I know that
with
now.
guns.
Listen, I wasn't aware at the time. Water people wasn't a fucking colloquial experience. But
You told me that was around for...
they were there, but it's
They weren't called water people. They were just like fucking heroin addicts or something. Like what they actually probably are.
This was the studying phase when you were studying them from afar with your camera,
my friend.
making your discoveries.
My friend's dad actually had a meth lab upstairs
Oh fucking
in
hell!
his room. I'm not even joking. They actually got arrested.
This is
and he
like
had to live with
Breaking
his
Bad,
grandma.
Walking Dead, fucking
But
Stephen King.
the people next door actually broke into Josh's house while he was gone, because that's his name. They broke into his house and they stole his shit. People were always robbing him. There was water people around, but they were like their brains were still functioning enough to know that they don't need to get bargains yet. It wasn't until they're like cognitive
How do you do this, Corey?
not
How do you
trying to
perceive
say-
reality? How do you do this?
I'm fucking being serious.
I don't get it. I don't understand how there could be water people and no one knows about them except for you.
They're like locked away. The government won't talk about it. It's like a spoken.
Corey, you have to
tongue.
stop talking to your mom. I think once every 2 years is too much.
Listen, Niall, if you open your heart to the water people, you will fucking see them.
No, they'll fucking eat it.
No, they're not zombies. They're just
I want to know
brain
more.
dead.
I want to know more about them. What do they eat?
Food.
Brains.
Oh, really?
They eat like bargain food.
Drugs.
Like bomb dollar food?
Yeah.
Okay.
They eat no brand food, and they don't have windows
What are their-
or doors.
Is that why it was so easy to sneak in?
Yeah.
So their houses are just boxes?
and animals come
Wait,
in and out.
I get it now. They're not fucking. You just walked into like.
A crack house.
Yeah,
Corey,
you
Corey.
walked into a crack house, Corey.
No. It's variant.
Ah.
It's variant. They're just people. It's lower than Hicks. It's people who don't beat their wives and drink beer. It's people who can't even use their brain to realize
Was
that.
it a homeless shelter?
It's like it's a fucking vegetable that can still move and walk.
Kind of.
God.
Do they have gills?
No,
Okay.
they don't swim.
Do you think they're evolving or something?
Can they swim?
Well, there's more of them. There's definitely more water bear. I went to Walmart, and another thing too is there's only Walmart, and there's people that are pushing carts into walls and shit. And I fucking went into Walmart.
Like platform 9 3/4? Like what the fuck?
I went into Walmart and in the self-checkout, and this like stupid bitch kept going back and forth, and it was clearly like not working, and it said an assistant, and she just kept fucking going. So I just wanted to buy a fucking a container of Mentos, and so I fucking turned around and left, and I went back after buying it, and the bitch was still doing it. I'm telling you, these people are worse than stupid.
Corey,
But
I
because-
can't, like this seems like people need to know more because
They're water people.
okay,
It's
obviously.
nonsense, Chris.
Like,
The term water people is the
tell me this: what is the percentage of water people compared to the normal
Amongst
people?
the regular population.
it's like 20 to 80. 80%.
20 to 80?
What the
80% being water people. There's like a small margin of people who are still fit and look good. Those are normal people.
You saying that they're the vast majority?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
And they all have
make
faces that are eaten in?
They go into places, they have no sense of like fucking like they don't understand perception. They don't understand
So
like
you're the minority?
Yeah, I walked in, I felt so out of place.
Oh, that's weird.
And it's like our family, since our family is all paranoid, we don't drink the water, we don't do any of this stuff.
So they're just stupid morons, pretty much.
We're like the people who are wearing the fucking like silver domes and stuff and hiding from the aliens, and they're the aliens.
Are they harmless?
I don't know.
You need to do more research.
One time I went in the back and they had like gutted an animal. I think like a
What?
possum on their table.
Is it like a ritual?
Not a table, on their you remember that couch, that bloody couch?
Yeah.
There was a possum that was gutted on it once.
Oh my god.
By
Cory.
water people.
Probably.
Wait, so you mean you just looked over the fence, you saw like a possum with his legs spread and his guts hanging out, kind of?
No, I was curious to see what my old like clubhouse looked like in the woods, and there was just like
Well, if it's in the woods, like a fox may
it
have
was
gotten...
water people signs.
I would never
Fucking
walk into
everywhere.
those woods. What are you talking about? How do you have these fucking? Do you have a lack of fear?
That is my woods.
It's your woods.
That's
And
our
peop-
woods.
And then water people wander
There's
in there
people-
and fucking gut possums.
What? Water people are
Leave.
gutting possums and fucking in my woods.
What the hell? Why would you not be afraid to go in there?
Because I fucking hold a candle to their face, let bitches run for the woods.
And they're like,
They fucking fly into the sky and disappear.
Wait.
They fucking seep into the ground like the watery
slither
amoebas
back
they
into
are.
their swamp.
They carry fucking ladles around with dirty gray water and knock on your fucking door.
They're like, what the
They're looking for bargains in all the wrong places.
Why do you think they look for bargains?
Because they're fucking crazy homeless old people that are amoebas that can't talk and their brains don't work, so they think they can get a bargain on a fucking broken radio. They're crazy! They're kooky.
Cory, I think the water's affecting you.
They're kooky crazy.
I'll believe you when you come back sometime and your like skin's gray and your hair's
Listen.
falling out.
If my
Cory-
phone wasn't from a fucking hunk of shit from the 80s, I could have took pictures on pictures of all these different water people bumping into walls.
Cory, I will promise you that, right? I will give you a camera to bring with you next time.
I would do
you
it.
You have to take as many
I
pictures.
would take pictures of so many water people.
Okay.
You would say, I'd go up to her and be like, excuse me, man. She'd be like, I want to know, and I'd record her under her fucking chin so you could see the gray seep out of her mouth.
God. And can you get a close up of the brown ears that they have as well?
The brown ears?
Yeah, you said they had brown
You
ears.
said they had brown ears, you fucking liar now. You said that.
No, you said that.
Dude, we have it recorded.
No.
Corey said they had brown ears. You said what color are their
Brown
ears?
in their ears. Earwax. Brown.
Oh.
Dried earwax.
Oh, okay.
So they can't hear.
Do they have yellow eyes?
Yeah.
Yellow eyes.
Gray skin.
Yeah.
Blue dicks.
All of them?
Like a grayish blue. I've got a good topic.
Okay.
Okay, guys, what was the craziest things that happened in your school while you were in school?
Craziest thing
Yeah. I know for a fact something crazy must have happened in Missouri.
in Missouri?
Yeah.
There's too much to
Okay, so say
Say
the
them.
craziest thing.
Craziest thing?
The craziest thing.
One time they ran out of chicken patties on Chicken Patty Day.
Is that Chicken Patty
Fuck
Wednesday?
you. Okay, no, you go. Corey's not taking this seriously.
No, I am taking it seriously. School was actually, like I said, to be completely fair, school wasn't that crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, me neither.
It was only
Really?
actually weed wasn't popular when I was in school. Weed got popular after I was out of school and everyone was schoolless and just fucking smoked weed. And that's when the people started taking this K2 stuff and turning into creepy water people.
Wait. Okay.
The craziest thing. Wait.
We're getting somewhere now.
Mm-hmm.
They were taking drugs.
They were drinking the water beforehand and were hicks, but the K2 turned them into full fucking hicks.
What's K2?
It's like a K2 meter, it measures electricity.
Fuck you, Corey. The craziest thing that happened in my school, you want to know what it was?
Dude, I don't even know what I say.
There was a guy in my class, or in my year,
Yeah.
who people called Gaki, and he
Gaki.
and people were like, "Hey Gaki, I dare you to piss yourself." People were like, "Okay," and he'll go into class and piss himself, whatever. But one time he shat in his hand in the bathroom and drew on the wall with it
Why?
because he's fucking scary.
He's scary.
He pooed a big turd in his hand and just drew on the wall, and he signed his name with it too.
I can't really think of like, I don't know. Anyways, I went to Chicago on my vacation.
Alright.
And I want you to tell me about your vacation because I haven't heard of your vacation.
You want me to tell you now or after?
I'll tell you after mine.
Okay.
So I saw my girlfriend in Chicago, and Chicago's a lot like New York, only it's more spacier and a lot more artsy and in your face with that kind of crap. There's a lot of just unsincere homeless people that are around.
Really?
Unlike New York, you feel like, oh, some of them might be homeless. These motherfuckers are choreographed homeless bullshit. And they have like all this stuff set up. I was walking by and there was this one crazy guy who was like, yo man, I like them shoes, man. He started going on his story and he was getting louder and louder the farther he walked back. And I was like picking a pace because I was fucking terrified. I thought he was going to turn around and fucking strangle me to death. Yeah. And it's just people like that. Like there's like a guy who's like talking and holding a newspaper. I thought he was like handing out a fucking pamphlet. And so I turn around and look at him and then it's like he's cute. He runs up to you and he starts talking about like, oh, we're dying at a homeless shelter. We need food. And I'm just like reaching my pocket. I'm like, fuck, man. But Chicago's nice. And so it's like the windy city. It's really weird because some areas are super fucking windy, but some are just not. And it was already like really cold. I left before like huge like snowstorm came. But the Greyhound is the worst bus experience of my entire life.
Oh, it's a bus?
It's a bus, and it fucking sucks. I rode some bus that smelled like fucking spicy ham and literal dog shit. Because it was like a bus, and it had a bathroom.
You started off with like something that sounded weird, but also not that bad, and you ended with dog shit.
But I would have rather rode on the bus that smells like shit. The only difference is it doesn't have times you can like set up. The Greyhound has this like elaborate nonsense with setting up your ticket to get on a fucking overglorified bus and get in line with, oh, I was on my pre-boarding pass and my boarding pass and my reboarding pass, all this fucking stupid aughts shit that nobody cares about. and when you finally get off it, 15 hours later, you realize that was the worst experience of my life. And that bus I took at 5 a.m. that was there in 7 hours was way better. Anyways, that's a completely different story. But yeah, that was my vacation.
Irish public transport's worse, I guarantee.
Tell me.
Yeah, Irish public transport.
Tell me.
Dublin fucking bus. If you're a tourist, it's fucking ridiculous. No, like, am I wrong there now? Am I wrong?
No. Dublin bus is like one of the worst experiences ever.
Like one and all okay, name a nice Dublin bus driver. Sorry, you can't. They're all.
I can't name any bus driver.
Yeah, that's true.
What about?
They're all mean. They're all like pissed off.
What about Jamil O'Neill?
Jamil O'Neill.
Shaquille O'Neal. What?
Fucking
Jamil O'Neill.
Not the best. Is that Chris's cousin?
All you were thinking about was the Sonic voice actor and my name. That's all that happened there, Cory. You're not tricking anyone. But anyway,
Cory, who did you say was the voice actor? It was the kid in The Sixth Sense.
Julius White.
Julius? What the fuck is wrong with you?
No.
It's like Haley Joel Osment, but yeah, Dublin bus. It's.
I say that, people.
Okay, so this is how Dublin bus works. You're like, hey there, how do I get to Phoenix Park? And people will be like, get to 46A, and I'm like, where do you get that? And they're like, oh, across the road, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, they go
like,
over at the dock, over to the dock.
And you're like, excuse me, where? And they're like, okay, bye. And you're like,
they like
cool.
give you just the name. It's like you have to go over to the Solon Harbor, and you're like, oh, what?
Yeah,
okay.
I'm like, I don't fucking understand. And they're like, and then you know what really pisses me off? They're like, yeah, you gotta be standing on this side of the road. It's like, how the fuck am I supposed to know this unless like all these people, you have to like hunt down people and be tell me how to do this.
I have a question. This always kind of bothered me. Do you ever be in a situation where someone stops you and asks you for directions and you have no fucking idea about...
Yeah, you feel like an idiot?
Yeah, that happens almost constantly. Like, I'm just walking on the street with someone and they're like, excuse me, do you know where we get to blah, blah, blah? And I'm just like, dude, I don't even know where the fuck I am. And they just look at us like, yeah, oh, okay, thanks, asshole.
Yeah.
And it's like, you really don't know where the fuck you are. You can't just be like, what's the street? Franklin? I think it's like... it's down that way, because then... Like, you never know if they'll come back.
Yeah, I remember the stupidest I ever felt was when that happened. This really nice lady pulled over, and she was like, do you know how I get over, blah, blah, blah? And I was just like, oh, yeah. And I knew where she was talking about. I was like, you go down this road, and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. And she was like, okay, bye. And I was like, no, I got it wrong, fuck. And she was so nice, so I just wasted all of her time.
Yeah.
She probably fucking, like,
she
fell off a ravine and fucking
she's
died.
Dead. She's definitely dead.
That happened to me. Yeah, you let her off a cliff, dude.
Yeah.
That happened to me once, except it was kind of worse because I realized halfway through that I told him the wrong direction, but I felt too embarrassed to correct myself, so I was like, oh yeah, the park is over that way, to the left.
Yeah.
And then they kind of stopped and they're like, okay. And then I had to keep going and adding more and then I'm like, you take another left, and I was like, shit.
I don't know anything else after that.
There. That was a bad story.
I would tell you about my Christmas vacation, but I don't think anything really crazy happened. But I'll try and recall.
Nothing crazy happened for me.
You fucking saw fucking water races of people.
They're water
Dude,
people.
Corey, that
is very interesting.
Not true.
But
What?
That nothing interesting happened.
Yeah.
We spent an hour and a half.
They're different now because here's the thing.
Yeah.
And you think it's drugs, but what it is, it's their body is accustomed to the water, and then they started taking this fucking like insulin like drugs, and now their body is like.
So they're heroin, and now they're taking methadone.
And they were already taking like fucking like what is it, umbrella water, so they're already like changing before your eyes.
Well, maybe there's nothing to do in Missouri.
They fucking give it a few years and their heads are gonna split into aliens' heads. That's what's gonna happen.
Well, the only thing I remember happening on my trip to Ireland was the plane ride over, which was the most infuriating one I've ever been on, because I sat next to this dude who wouldn't stop fidgeting.
Oh man,
And he was a dick.
plane rides.
Okay. Here's the thing about planes, Corey.
Mm-hmm.
If you sit on a seat and you want to be left alone, don't fucking wake me up to ask me, do I want, like, fucking pasta or chicken?
Oh, I always want them to wake me up to ask.
It's weird, yeah. There's people who would like to be waked up, and there's people who want to fucking sleep. Because once you fall asleep on a plane, you're happy, and you just want to wait until you get to your destination before you wake up. And then if you wake up early like I did, because that stupid bitch, then you're stuck awake.
She was considerate, Chris.
That stupid fucking cunt next to me.
Stupid
He wouldn't stop fidgeting.
fucking-
This stupid little bitch behind me wouldn't stop kicking my seat. This stupid fat retard.
Oh, you're
in
one
front
of those guys who are
wouldn't fucking. He pushes his seat back all the way. I can't stand.
You're one of those guys who hears
never
people
do that
chewing
shit.
from across the room, and you're like,
not. No, I don't mind people chewing. I do mind fucking kids who won't fucking shut up, like a little
yeah, okay, kids.
dickhead behind
Kids
me.
are annoying.
They are annoying. But this idiot, I can't stand the way they designed the seats to be able to go back like you can like lie down. So everyone can push their seat back and annoy each other, except for the very guy at the back of the plane who has to sit there with fucking cramped space. It's stupid.
Yeah.
No one should be allowed to do that.
I had a bad plane experience, but it might sound a little racist.
Yeah, go for it.
Because me and my girlfriend at the time, we were sitting beside this Arab gentleman.
Yeah.
And
Now dot your I's and Q's.
but this guy, like, I wouldn't have taken any notice. Well, okay, look, are you gonna lie to me and tell me that when you go on a plane?
Now, Scout's honor, I've never lied before.
Okay, but anyway, so I sat beside this guy, and he started kind of muttering stuff, like he was whispering in Arabic.
Arabic.
And
to you?
Like the liberal in me like looked at him and was like, okay, maybe he's just doing his prayers. But then he started
doing his prayers.
Then he started rocking back and forth a little bit, and that kind of piqued my concern.
Then he started unsheathing his curved sword.
No, but he was in line for the bathroom. He was in line for the bathroom, and don't ask me why there was. Guys, you guys are gonna get.
No, they
All right,
appreciate
so
it.
anyway, he was in line for the bathroom, and don't ask me why there was a big red button exposed on the fucking plane.
There shouldn't be a big red button exposed on the plane.
But he was like kind of.
The fuck are you talking about?
There was. He was pressing. Like I saw him like kind of fidgeting around
There's
it. And I was
only
like,
two-
no, don't press the big red
There's
button.
only two types of buttons. There's the call button for the person to come get your stuff. There's a button for
No, but this was near.
Turn on the
This was when he
TV.
was in line for the bathroom. He was in line for the bathroom. This was on the wall, like opposite the door for the bathroom.
Why was, so he's just like pushing it.
No, he was like putting his hand all around it and stuff, and like fidgeting with it. And I was like kind of like sweating because he was like, he's gonna press it, isn't he? And going to like, I thought I don't know, it was the ejector seat for every.
some-
I don't know. But then he came back to his seat and he was acting so fucking weird. Then he started doing like writing stuff on piece of paper and stuff, and I was like, okay. And then that worried me too. But then I realized I was like.
His
But, like,
writing worried you, you fucking racist.
But no, but I was writing. He was writing, and I was like, okay, if this plane was going to explode, like, why would he write stuff? Because it would never like survive.
His
it.
will.
Yeah,
to his virgins.
Yeah, except it would be ash.
To
That's
his
true.
virgins.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, and then it turned out nothing happened. Like, yeah, I guess Irish story, whatever. But it scared the absolute living fucking shit out of me.
But,
No, something did happen. I understand that. It is scary.
Yeah, well, that was like my only bad experience on a plane.
The only bad experience I've ever had on a plane was just sitting next to a kid. That's the worst.
you know what really pisses me
Oh,
off on
next to one?
planes?
What?
The fucking pillows. They're too small and they're too few.
And they're non-existent. They're just like.
You were saying when you were a kid how you were like,
How come farts smell like airplane pillows?
Because that's what they do. They sit on them and fart, and then they give them back to the people after they're done.
Wait a minute.
That's what they do. They wipe their fucking hands of the pillows and save it for the next guest. Get pink eye.
Stink eye too.
stink eye for the pink guy.
It's not anything.
I know, sorry.
But yeah, wait. So we're talking.
Did you ever
about,
watch Queer Eye for the Straight Guy?
I hate
no.
that stupid fucking
No, but
show.
what is? All I imagine is just a bunch of guys going in, going hello, and
They're all
no.
like,
You are wearing a terrible outfit.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
"Let me match you up." That,
There was a time where I just stopped watching MTV. Like, I used to watch MTV. There was like this one show where these like celebrities would come in and like redo this guy's like say like,
Oh, yeah,
we're gonna
yeah,
give you the best day of your life, and they do a bunch of shit.
Mm.
I don't remember what that was called, but that was a show I used to watch really early. That was around the time when like Real World came out.
oh yeah, that's
Real
shit.
World came out, so it was like the start of that. Then you tune in now, it's like I don't watch like these fucking Jersey Shore and all these terrible shows and shit.
yeah.
Yeah, but they were just remember Made, MTV Made.
No.
There was this show called Made, and like it would just be this fat loser in school, and he'd be like,
I want to be a wrestler.
and then this guy like Hulk Hogan comes in, and
That's
he's like,
what
"I'm going to teach you how to be a
That's what
wrestler."
I'm talking about. These celebrities would come and like do something for him.
Yeah.
Like, I want to meet like Christian Bale, and Christian Bale would come in. And be
Yeah, except
like,
no, but the kid would be like,
I want to be Batman.
and then like Christian Bale would come over and be like, "This is how you be Batman."
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
The poor kid will never ever.
You know exactly.
Ever.
It's a joke. It's to make fun of like fucking Tubby Tommy and show.
Yeah,
make him
that's
like
what
an
it's for.
asshole.
It's for to laugh at them because it shows them on the treadmill, and then the personal trainer's like, "Run, Tubby!" And the guy's like, "I can't do it anymore." And they show it, and they try to make drama and stuff, and
They would try to make genre.
It literally is just to laugh at him.
You know what really pissed me off once?
What?
One time my sister was watching Super Sweet 16. And that'll make you really pissed off anyways because of how fucking retarded these people are. But there was a part in the show where it was like the girl was having her Super Sweet 16, right?
Yeah.
And then it showed this bunch of nerds outside and they're trying to get in. And you're like, you fucking nerds, what are you trying to get in there for? But then when the nerd tries getting in, he runs and a bouncer pushes him away. But then what really pissed me off was instead of playing like a wah, 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 it got a sound effect from The Sims of when The Sims pissed their pants. And it plays this like musical like right, but except they left in the pissing sound effect.
What?
They just left it in like you could hear like water splashing
Chris,
on the floor.
I can hear your autism in my ears.
No, like
You're fucking severe.
why
odds.
wouldn't they at least cut out the end? They
How did you know that it was a piss Sim sound?
because I played The Sims constantly when
Let
I
me
was
tell
younger.
you something. When you were The Sims, like, because when I played The Sims, did you ever do that like fisheye code, that fisheye cheat, where you could like see through
Yeah.
The Sims' eyes?
Oh, that must have been on the PS2 version, wasn't it?
Yeah. I was always trying to like see through the.
I had
blurry
The
scenes.
Sims, The Sims Living It Up, The Sims House Party, The Sims.
Nightlife.
I didn't have that one.
Oh.
We should talk about something that's not The Sims now. Hey Cory, remember that time you told us about the Power Rangers kid?
The Power Rangers kid.
Yeah. Can you talk about that to end this podcast?
Yeah, because I guess people ask about that. I don't know if I left on a high note, and kept the cliffhanger rolling, jumped the shark at that moment.
I like this story.
Basically, we knew this kid next door who always wanted to like hang out with us, and we were like too cool for school. We were playing DBZ and like laughing it up, and he would be like, "Hey, I like the Power Rangers." We were like, "Yeah, I grew out of that, idiot." So we were jumping on a trampoline, shooting our Kamehamehas, being cool, and he'd come over in his fucking like Power Rangers tidy whities all the time, and he would like try and jump on us and be like, "I'm the Red Ranger," and we would fucking like kick him in the forehead and knock his stupid ass into the dog den. The dog would come all over him. But anyways.
Why even say that? Go on, Cory. Go on. Finish your story. You okay, Cory?
I'm just remembering us doing just fucking kicking his stupid ass off the fucking trampoline into the dog hole.
What?
Well, we went over there once, and we went over there once, me and my friend Dylan, and he was like doing like he pulled his shirt over his head and he fucking pulled his pants down and he did a Power Rangers dance completely naked with his like fucking 8-year-old dick hanging out. And you know, like, and then we were like, gross, you're gay. And then we ran home and we had popsicles. But Dylan took the last fucking popsicle I wanted, so I was stuck with. That's what I remember. I forgot about the dick part, and I was so mad that fucking Dylan took the fucking strawberry popsicle, and I had to be stuck with shitty grape. And that motherfucker, completely forgot about it. I remember like he was doing like some like YMCA dance with his fucking shirt over his head and his dick hanging out.
That's the
But I
gayest
more
thing you
remember the
possibly
popsicle
do.
thing
You remember more about the popsicles than you do about the baby dick.
because that was the last time I had cherry popsicles in a while.
I hate cherry.
Well, this has been SleepyCast. Chris, Niall, Cory, say bye.
What kind of ending is that?
Yeah.
I don't know what to say.
Well, this was no.
Well, this is the end of SleepyCast.
So let's SleepyCast.
Tune in next time for the Q&A. I'm Cory Spaskin.
I'm Christopher O'Neill. And I'm Niall.
A dick face.
And that's it.
Rodeo brand paper towels for messes as big as Texas.